Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, and of course, I'm Semona. I am the steward of the faith based brand Expressly Yours. It's also a lifestyle brand with emphasis on the holistic you, the spirit, the soul, and the body. All right, so I'm here to wrap up this week's theme of telling thyself the truth. And of course, whatever we do, it's for wellness sake, for the wellness of the spirit, the soul, and the body. Now, I want to examine the flip side of telling thyself the truth. Okay, and I'm looking down at my notes. I hope that's okay. So, we looked at speaking the truth so that we eat the fruit thereof, the right fruit that is. All right. We looked at speaking the truth to build up ourselves and, of course, those around us, and also speaking the truth to shift out of low places, shift away from low energy. Today, it's going to be speaking the truth in order to take decisive action, being honest in identifying patterns that need to change. How does a phrase go? Calling a spade a spade. Let's call some spades today. Alrighty? So let's begin with the physical. And I'm going to use this example. Let's say that you're not feeling well physically. Someone may ask, "So, how are you?" And you may respond, "I'm good," or "I'm fine," or the famous ones, "I'm blessed," "I'm highly favored." And yes, there are times when those things are valid. But then there are times when we just honestly need to say, "I'm not feeling well today," or "I'm not feeling like my usual self today." Sometimes it's an illness, sometimes it's just emotionally you're not feeling like you are accustomed to. And it's okay to say that you're not okay. However, do so with wisdom. You would know the persons in your life who are authentic, who are safe persons, who you're able to say, "I'm dealing with this," or "I'm facing this challenge." And because you're honest enough first with yourself to admit, what, I'm not going to just put some Jesus glitter on it and just go about my day. I'm going to be honest with myself and with the persons who love me and are safe. And are safe because some people love you, but they're not always safe. Let's stick a pin right there. That could be probably another topic. Safe being the key word. Who you can be able to talk to and say, "You know what? I'm dealing with this. I'm not feeling well." And because you take the time or you make the point to be courageous and honest, you'll be able to glean from their wisdom, from their advice, and may be able to lead you to take a step that would help you to get out of that challenge or out of that situation or out of that funk that you're in. But it begins by speaking up. All right. So you never know when you speaking up and being honest about how you feel would open the door for the wisdom and for the help that you need. So even if it's a case where you don't feel like sharing everything, you should have someone who you're able to share, the basics with, and they're able to be there for you and they're able to guide you. All right. So it's telling yourself the truth, telling the truth, and then taking decisive action to break patterns that you would normally ignore. Alrighty? And I want to share the scripture. It says in Proverbs 16 and verse 13 that righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him who speak what is right. Guess what? Even yourself will love you more when you speak what is right, when you tell the truth, because it means that you love yourself enough to take right corresponding action instead of ignoring clear indicators that something's wrong. So there are indicators that something's off, that things aren't normal, but you don't have to ignore them. You don't have to sugarcoat them. You don't have to sprinkle Jesus glitter on it. "Oh, I'm fine. I'm blessed. I'm highly favored." No, sometimes all you need to say is, honestly, can I bare my heart? can I really say how I feel, or can I just admit that I'm not feeling 100%, so that you can in turn get the help, the wisdom, and take the steps that you need to go back to being your usual self or as close as possible. And even if it's a situation where it can't be fixed right away, you get the wisdom that you need to go back in that direction. All right? So it's faith and works. Yes, we believe. Yes, we have faith. But we also want to tap into the practical wisdom that allows us to feel and be our best selves. All right? So that's it for the focus of telling thyself the truth for wellness sake. All right? I so appreciate that you took the time to listen to this clip. And as always, I end by saying hugs, blessings, and peace. Shalom to each of you. See you soon.